Hey, what's up, everyone? So today, to continue with showing some of my PC off, what I have, I'm going to go through a few cards. Well, not a few, but a couple stacks of cards that mean a lot to me. Going to pick some out to get graded. I don't know what I'm going to get graded, but this is some of my Barry Bonds. Real quick, this is my 87 Topps. These are all my Bonds rookies in here. Got a whole thing of that. There's probably around 500 rookies altogether. There's a few inserts, but some more cards here. Some Donruss. Got a few Leaf. There's some more in there. Just all Bonds rookies. Fleer 87. But here are my stacks of Topps traded and my favorite Fleer updates. So just going to go through some of the cards, maybe grading candidates one day. Barry Bonds, one of my favorite players. Growing up, I was born in '85, and so I got to watch Bonds, Griffey, McGwire, Sosa, Frank Thomas, Albert Bell, Jose Canseco, a lot of these big-time hitters, Cecil Fielder, I got to grow up with in the 90s, all the great Braves teams. I was a Yankees fan, so the early 90s weren't that great to us, but nonetheless. But just going to run you guys through a few of my Bonds. Most of them, I believe, are pretty clean. Like I said, 8s, 9s. There might be a surprise 10 in here. I imagine the 10s on these sell pretty well. I think I've got 40 of the 86 Fleer updates. And I think most of them are, like I said, 8 to 9. You're going to have a 7 in here. But on the A86 updates, I think most of mine are pretty clean. So we're going to go back, look a little closer detail later on, just to kind of, see what I have, see what the best options would be. I know most of these are probably not great candidates, but I'd like to send at least 5 a piece, maybe more later on, but definitely starting out 5 a piece. Got a couple stuck together. There's one in a snap down, but it's a pretty clean one though. So I've been buying Barry Bonds rookies for a few years now. I haven't bought any in a while unless I can find them at a good price, because for whatever reason the price of these are going up. You see a lot of them for $10 to $20 a piece. Every once in a while you can find them for about $4 to $5 a piece. A few years ago, a couple dollars a piece. So they're definitely that's clean. Yeah, that's beautiful. Maybe that little nick right there, but solid 8, 5, 9. I got lucky on a lot of these. If I can get 8s to 9s on all of them, I would be super happy. So this one's got a little bit of white showing. These blue borders are tough, and then, like I said, the black top to bottom make them kind of a tough card to grade, if you know what I mean. So it's going to be about a 7-8 minute video, just kind of walking you through this one. A little bit of off to center, left to right there, so that one's probably not it's probably a 7 maybe, but still a beautiful card. Going to be in my PC for forever, maybe, until my kids decide to get rid of them one day or whatever when I'm gone. You never know. You may have to sell, but that's not really something I want to do. I really believe money isn't everything in life. I really believe that. It's about the joy of the hobby, and if I need to live and survive, that's on the case. But I've been buying these for a while, so definitely grew up watching these guys. Like I said, I was a Yankees fan. Paul O'Neill, Bernie Williams, Don Mattingly, Derek Jeter in the mid to late 90s later on. The older I got. Definitely liked Cal Ripken Jr. Followed him a lot. Like Nomar Garciaparra, even though I hated the Red Sox. But yeah, Yankees were my team. But definitely respected all the guys. Remember watching, I think it was Griffey in the 84 ALCS. Had an inside the park home run. I think it was 93 or 94. Watched that with my dad and was just amazed that somebody could hit. Now I think it was on an air, don't get me wrong. But it was just amazing. I have some pretty nice Griffey stuff. And, like I said, I went through years that junk era was worthless. And a lot of it still is very much worthless. But not to me. Like I said, some of these cards are not worthless. These cards are pretty valuable. And you get a 9 or 10 in them, and they're hundreds of dollars. But like I said, not a lot of people care about the 80s and 90s junk wax era, but definitely this one's off-center, definitely bad. So probably not a great candidate on this one at all. And this one's got some whiting at the top, you can see in the camera, so in a corner. So like I said, not all these are great candidates, and we'll definitely be going through them. So, I think I have a solid 6 to 10 that would grade pretty well. I really believe that. Like I said, everything you see it's kind of scuffs on the case, not the card. And there are some issues centering top to bottom, left to right that I see on some of these just by looking at them through the camera. And I do have one graded, but it's a GMA. It's a 9, so I do have that one graded. I'm going to go through the tops traded a little bit faster because I know a lot of these are not great candidates. There are a few, though. I think I've got 50 of the 86 tops traded. Other than the Flair update, this one and the Tiffany's, of course, the base rookies. I don't know if they traded. The trade and the 86 update are about on the same level as far as popularity and value, other than the Tiffany's, of course. But that one's got some whiting. But they're beautiful cards aesthetically, both from 1986. It's the earliest card, maybe other than some minor league stuff. I think you had 86 Donruss, the rookies as well. I have a few of those, maybe 5 or 6, but definitely not a lot like these. Definitely will continue to buy these for decent prices. And when I mean decent, $3 to $5 a piece in good condition. I know a lot of people are probably like, oh my God, that's cheap, but this is junk era, and they made thousands and up to thousands upon thousands of copies of these. Now, like I said, they're drying up. Because guys like me are hoarding them. But you do blame me. This guy's going to be the home run king probably forever. I'm just sorry, a lot of people don't like that because the steroid scandal. But this guy is the home run king. He's a Hall of Famer in my opinion. He was a Hall of Famer before steroids, and he's a Hall of Famer after. But it is what it is. It is. And that one's horrible. That's got a crease in it. So that's just an absolute filler card. I just now noticed that. All of them can be 10s. or 9s or 8s or whatever. Got another stack. Like I said, it's going to be around 10-minute video, but just wanted to let you guys see a little bit of my collection. What I buy. And it's not always about value. Because like I said, a few years ago, these were worthless. $2 to $3. They're just now getting back traction. people are realizing that Barry Bonds was a great player. Definitely didn't pay $15 for that. I don't think I've ever spent $15 on a Barry Bonds rookie. So, got a few more, and we'll be done. Try to keep it short and sweet. Like I said, these are another hard card to get graded because the black borders. That one's 6. I may have paid 6 or 4, 5. I don't know. I did probably pay $5 for a few of these. Not saying I didn't, but 5 is usually five is usually where I'm at my tops on the 86s. And here's the last 2. And here's what the back looks like when they traded. So, all right, guys, that's it for the Barry Bonds 86s. Appreciate you guys. Like I said, I'm going to look through these, send some to SGC pretty soon. Wish for the best. I'll probably just try to send some of the cards that are going to be 9s. All right, thanks, guys.